I'm going to be showing you the main features of Quizlet. First, we are going to be talking about the home page. All on the home page, you will find all of the sets that you have created and the ones that are recommended to you. Next is our folders page. The folders is where you can organize your sets into different folders so you know which ones are which. Up next is sets. Here we can see the flashcards that you've created and your most recent ones that are in progress, and you can also search them by title. Next, we are going to be talking about the Classes tab. On this tab, you can either join or create a class to access other people's sets or to let other people access your sets. Up on the top bar of our page, you can either click on Quizlet, which will take you to the home page that we talked about, or search, where you can search any type of set that you might need, or you can create your own, which we are going to be talking about next. Here, they will ask you to put a title in as to what you are going to name your flashcards. Then it will ask you to add a description. You can import that from Word, Excel, and Google Docs, and it'll automatically put in your terms and definitions for you. You can also change visibility, so either everyone can see it or only you can see it, or you can change who it can be edited by, either you or other people. You can also add a label, a diagram, or an image to describe your set. Next, you can add in your term and then your definition. You can also add an image to describe that term or definition, or if your definition is an image. You can add in as many terms and definitions as needed. Here, it will show you that you can add another card if you run out, or you can click Create, which will be the end of your sets. To click Create, this pops up. Here, you can see all of your sets. So you will click on this and it'll show you the definition. And then you click it again to see the term. You can do that with each one. Next, if you click on Write, it will take you here, where it will ask you a question and it'll ask you to put in the answer. It will show you how many is remaining, how many you got incorrect, and how many you got correct. Next, you can click Spell. Here, you'll listen to it. It'll show you the definition, and then you'll type what you hear. You can see your progress, and you can see how many you got this round. It will put you through multiple rounds. Lastly, and my favorite part, is you can create a test. Here, it'll ask you all the questions, and you have to type out your answers. You can do written questions, matching questions, or multiple choice, or true and false. You can also print the test or click options, which will allow you to either make them all multiple choice or decide which questions are what. After you are done, you can click Check Answers and it'll tell you which ones you responded to or you got correct. And that will happen throughout the whole thing. As you see, I did not answer any of the questions, so it will say no answer given. And then it'll show you which ones are correct. It will also show you your grade percentage that you got on the test. You can play some games that they've offered with your definitions and terms. First, we are going to be clicking on Match. Here, you will have to match up your terms and definitions to each other. You can move it, and it'll tell you if it's correct, and it'll also tell you if it's incorrect by moving it to a different spot. This is just a fun game to play when you're tired of trying to memorize everything, and it'll make you enjoy learning a little bit more. Last but not least, we have our Gravity game. Here, it'll give you options to study all of them or the starred ones. You can answer with the definition, random, or the term, and you can select the difficulty, easy, medium, or hard. Here, you have to type your answer as it comes down. If you don't get the correct answer, it will not work and it'll press Escape to skip. Now it's skipped and it'll show you the correct answer and you have to copy it. If you let it get all the way down to the bottom without answering, you lose a point. It will then ask you to copy the correct answer. As you can see, Quizlet is pretty easy to manage.